Already know this is Punch Wrong Boxing, aka Mr. Moonshine himself. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm feeling down, y'all. Yep, I'm feeling down. One of the most anticipated boxing bouts in the sport of boxing was Amanda Serrano versus Katie Taylor. Two of the most decorated champions of the sport of boxing. I'm not just talking about women boxing. I'm talking about boxing in general. And it's off. Sources say that it's all because Amanda Serrano, they were trying to offer her a pay cut. A pay cut. Now, there's people in the sport of boxing or people just in general that's going to be like, come on, man, that's money. Take the fight. Just take the fight. Or, you know, it's a pandemic. It's a coronavirus. There's not enough money in the pot so everybody get paid. There's not going to be no attendance and things of that nature. The money is not there. Take a pay cut, blah, 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 whatever. I say no. I say Amanda Serrano is right for not taking no pay cut. You know why? Because I am tired, and just like women are tired, I'm talking about these modern day warriors, modern day gladiators, these women that go out there and risk their life just like these men do. I'm tired of them taking pay cuts. They get paid like they're getting pay cuts. They're undervalued, underpaid, and practically their purses is like pay cuts. So, I don't believe that Amanda Serrano should take a pay cut. I don't think that Katie Taylor should take a pay cut. And I don't believe that none of these women take a pay cut. All right? Now, I want to say this, and I really want to be serious about it. This is not gender baiting and things of that nature, but they call this sport the sweet science. But they also call this sport a gentleman's sport. And it's time for the gentlemen in the sport of boxing to actually pay these women the way that they should be. A gentleman knows how to treat a lady. The man knows the value of a woman. These women should be taking no pay cuts. In the sport of boxing, and these women, sometimes, a lot of these women that will dabble both MMA and boxing just to make ends meet. You know, the disenfranchised in America, they used to have this saying for the disenfranchised that a person has to work twice as hard than the others. We already know that. When it comes to systemic racism and things of that nature, I know what I'm talking about. These women have to work twice as hard. These women got to go to the octagon and the boxing ring just to make a good living or a decent living. Yeah, taking the same risk like these men do. And I don't want to hear all these women might not attract the same audience and things of that nature. That's the promoter's job. That's why they're signed to a promoter to promote them and promote the fight. Another thing about this, you know what? And I'm actually glad that it's off because I don't believe a Katie Taylor versus an Amanda Serrano. I'm talking about, like I said at the beginning, the most decorated champions in the sport of boxing. It's going to be co-main event to a Dillian Whyte and Povetkin. Nah. This is one of the best fights in the history of the sport of boxing. One of the best matchup in this generation. And they shouldn't be no second to Dillian Whyte versus Povetkin. So I'm actually glad that it's off that way because that fight should be pay-per-view. That fight should be a main eventer. Amanda Serrano, seven division world champions. We might not ever see 7th division world champion when it comes to women or men. Katie Taylor, undisputed champion. We ain't gonna see this. We talking about the best of the best. Some of these women getting paid $20,000, $30,000, $40,000. Really? You forget they got to pay their training and their sparring partners. You think in the magnitude of this fight, they're gonna have to up their training. They're gonna have the best. They need to pay their best sparring partner. They got to do more conditioning. They got to pay for chefs and things of that nature for the nutrition just to be prepared for the biggest fight of their life. And you think that deserves a pay cut? No, it does not. And no women in the sport of boxing should be taking pay cuts. Because they have taken pay cuts enough in the world, in society, and in that ring or in that octagon. In MMA, we had one of the best matches we have ever seen with JJ and Zhang. One of the best MMA fight, one of the best UFC fight we have ever seen. You know what? They won't get paid just like the men. But they'll risk their life just like the men. We got to honor our warriors, our ladies. We got to honor them as well, especially in a sport that is called the gentleman's sport. Ladies comes first, right? But when it comes to the sport of boxing, the main event, that is first. That is like the first. It's how they come first or save the best for last, however you want to call it, you feel me? But I want Amanda Serrano to stay strong and do not take no pay cut. And any woman out there that they're telling you to take a pay cut, nah. They have had enough. Women in society today do the same job as men and get paid less. Not only in the boxing ring, but like I said, in my channel, if you're familiar with the channel, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, get my updated videos. If you're familiar with the channel, you already know that I always say that boxing translates to life itself. Boxing always translates to life itself, and I'm talking about the way that you can't go through shortcuts in life. There's gonna be ups and downs. There's gonna be knockdowns. You gotta get back up. Nutrition, taking care of yourself, no taking shortcuts. But also life itself, the survival, the struggle. Women struggle. Women struggle to be doing the same job and get paid less. They struggle with that. And they got to keep their mouth shut. Or they're the nag. Or things of that nature. They get overpowered with the testosterone of a man. It's time that men respect women overall and give them what they deserve. They have done enough. Most of the time, twice as much. Twice as much. Amanda Serrano versus Katie Taylor should be a humongous fight. One of the biggest fights in the sport that this sport has to offer. And damn it, they deserve all the money. So the people, the power players behind this fight and behind this matchup, you invest in it. You sacrifice for it. You give them what they deserve. Promote it like you're promoting a Tyson Fury versus Wilder. Like you're promoting a Manny Pacquiao fight. Like you're promoting a Canelo fight. This is probably the biggest fight. The biggest competition. The biggest competition. Elite. The best of the best. Two of the most decorated champions in boxing in general. Damn it, you pay them. I don't care if there's nobody in the ring. I'm sorry, I don't care if there's nobody in the stands. You still pay them like if there was millions out there. Well, Punch, what do you mean? If there's millions out there, how they go? You just pay them. You know what I mean. Just pay them. Again, I love boxers. That's why I have the channel. You are modern day warriors, modern day gladiators. You put your life on the line for pure entertainment. It's all respect here. All respect. This is a great matchup, y'all. This is a great matchup. I wish they get it together. I hope these men, because it's men that run this sport, hope these men put their egos to the side, put their prideful where it needs to be. Gotta have pride to respect women and to love women and appreciate the women. Have your ego on that. Pay these women. No pay cuts for women. I don't believe no women should be taking a pay cut no more. That's it. They've done enough in this world. All right? So, I love y'all. God bless. Peace out. On to the next.